everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News. This show that's here for another week. Look at us. We've talked about Google Stadia in the past, and yeah, I know, it still exists. And even though the only people that I actually know who use it are people who work for companies owned by Google, that's all apparently gonna change. At least they hope. Ubisoft, longtime supporter of the Stadia, has announced that it plans a whole bunch of new games and add-on content for the cloud-based gaming platform coming soon. I'm sure, ironically, this will come as a surprise to no one, as Ubisoft continues to make the weirdest moves in the gaming space. And so, of course, the first game they've revealed for Stadia is Trivial Pursuit. So put away those dumb Elden Rings and get ready for extreme answering questions and filling in that little pie thing on March 17th. Speaking of Elden Ring, it is still on the top of the internet's collective mind. Every single day there are new posts about it and new articles. Most of the news right now is just tips and tricks for Elden Ring. And so it's only natural that one of my favorite parts of the gaming world, the speedrunning community, is taking a crack at the game. Our dear friend Crendor is doing a pacifist run, and he's 44 hours in. So how long does it take a speedrunner to beat Elden Ring? 36 minutes. That's right. 36 minutes. YouTuber Distortion2 released a video this weekend of an any percent speed run at 36 minutes and 20 seconds. And this isn't the first record-breaking recording from Distortion2. Just days before, Distortion had a 37-minute run, and before that, a 50-minute run. Now, if you're wondering what any percent means or how the speedrunning community works, let me prep you for the next time you watch a Games Done quick stream. Any percent just basically means that a player needs to get to the end and roll the credits as fast as possible. It's a any means necessary kind of thing. This is where all those memes of, all right, if you take the plate and you stand near the door and then you clip through the wall, and as you jump, you go through the world. That's where that meme stuff and a lot of game breaking comes from. All in all, it is very impressive. And eventually, the Elden Ring speedrunning community will start to make different rules like no death runs or no hack runs, and they already kind of have. But for now, this is pretty cool. Let's continue our conversation about video games taking over all of media in the same day that we got a Sonic the Hedgehog 2 trailer and poster that the internet lost its mind over because it's the box art from the game. Riot has announced that they are buying a huge stake in the company that produced Arcane. If you haven't seen the Netflix series Arcane yet, what are you even doing? I have zero interest in League of Legends, and Arcane was without a doubt one of the best pieces of video game media I've ever seen. It's beautiful, it's compelling, it's amazing. And so it makes a ton of sense that Riot bought a significant controlling stake in the studio behind the Netflix series, and in doing so announced, I think, the obvious, that they're working on a second season of Arcane, as well as other to-be-announced projects. I know from my limited time in League of Legends and looking at Ruined King and things like that, there's plenty of characters and plenty of stories. What is there, like 100 something, maybe more? I don't know, but there's a lot. And so they've got a lot to work with. If you want to deep dive the corporate spin side of this and see all the various quotes about how good they'll be together, the article link is in the description below. Anyway, to wrap this up, it's Monday, so it's time for releases. Tomorrow, the RPG, The Cruel King and the Great Hero, cutesies its way onto Switch and PlayStation. It's side-scrolling and beautifully crafted and just about the most anime cute thing I've ever seen. I can't begin to tell you the amount of friends I have that are going to fall in love with this one. On Wednesday, this is a big indie one, Tunic is finally here. The game I saw at PAX East at what feels like roughly 5,000 years ago is finally out. If you love old Zelda games, but you always wished Link was a cute fox instead, do I have a game for you. It's a puzzly, fun, wild adventure that was great when I played it, and you can pick it up this week on Xbox or PC. On Thursday, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax releases on PC, PS4, and Switch. It's got all the DLC and the story bits of Persona 4 Arena, balancing out changes and lots of other quality of life things to make it something fighting game fans are definitely going to want to check out. Then on Friday, the game one reviewer I saw today called one of the weirdest games I've ever reviewed is finally out. Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins. The totally insane remake of Final Fantasy 1 without anything appearing to resemble Final Fantasy 1 in it, besides chaos. is ready to blow minds and make me oh so happy. Also, I recently discovered that you can co-op. Oh my god, this is gonna be wild. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for all the support and the likes and the thumbs up and all the different things. Sharing, when you share these videos, it means the world to me. It's awesome. We got a whole thing going on TikTok. People love it on TikTok. I'm very, very surprised. You know what else people love? Patreon.com/Jesse Cox. That's right. That's where I went with that. And I love you too, especially Hayden Saxon Bate, David Broberg, and Benjamin Podson. Thank you so much for the support. That's it for this episode. I'll see y'all tomorrow for another 5-minute gaming news.